Okay. Is my screen visible, Mataji?
Yes, yes, Prabhuji.
My voice audible?
Yeah.
Yes, very clear.
Okay. So okay. So this is level 2. We are starting the new batch. I am very happy to start new batch with you people. Many new devotees are there. Many old devotee I can see, which I have taken level 2. Many devotees who were in the last batch of level 2 with me. They are there. So I'm very happy to. I will just mute other so that there won't be any disturbance. If any time you want to ask any question or anything is there, my voice is not audible, anything, you can put in the chat box. I will be active in the chat box. I will be actively seeing the chat box. Okay, so if I ask any question, you can unmute at that time and we can take that question after. I think at the last only, if we take question, that will be okay. And better will be that after finishing the chapter, you go through the chapter, because you will have the 7 days to read, 5 days at 5 or 6 days. If long chapter will be there, we'll cover it in 2 days. If small chapter is there, we'll cover in 1 day. So you will have time. Okay, so 7 days you will have time, and in this time you can read the chapter, and we'll put the link so that if you have any question, you can post in that Google form, so that in the next class we'll discuss this question. Okay, so anytime if you feel any confusion, anything you are not able to understand, you put that question or thing in the chat, in the Google form, so that we can take that question later. Okay, in the next class. That will be the thing. Okay, so this is a day 0 orientation, like. Okay, so level 2 orientation, so a little bit only. So what is the Prabhupada Pranati mantra? Okay, so we are taking shelter of Prabhupada. We are accepting the teachings of Prabhupada. So first we should start with praying to Prabhupada. We should surrender ourselves to the feet of Prabhupada. Okay, and then we can understand, because without association of pure devotee, we cannot understand the Bhagavad Gita. So we start with Prabhupada Pranati mantra. So that is Namam Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namine Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschat Deshtarine. Okay, so that is we first surrender ourselves to the Guru. Then next is the Panchatattva Mahamantra. Okay, that is Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivashadi Gaur Bhaktavrinda. Okay, then we chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. So these Pranati mantra you should remember for level 2 at least. These Pranati mantra you should remember. Actually, daily we are chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra and Panch Tattva Mahamantra. And when we are offering Bhoga, or when we are doing the Aarti or anything is there, Prabhupada Pranati mantra we used to say. Okay, so that is the thing. When we try to remember Prabhupada, we used to say Prabhupada Pranati mantra. So in that time we can remember, we can use this Pranati mantra. Okay. So why levels in the Bhagavad Gita course? So this is what Prabhupada writes. In my books, the philosophy of Krishna consciousness is explained fully. So there is anything which you do not understand, then you simply have to read again and again. Okay. So this Bhagavad Gita is called book which is secret. Okay. Secret, supreme secret, Raj Guhya. Okay. So this Bhagavad Gita book is like hidden knowledge, open book knowledge. Okay, so the book will be in front of us, but the knowledge will be hidden. Okay, so the philosophy of Krishna consciousness, Prabhupada explained in the book. In the purpose, when you read, Prabhupada fully explained what is the philosophy. Okay, if you are not understanding, that means purity is lacking in ourselves. Okay, earlier days, what used to happen that if any yogi is there and they are reading any shastra, they are trying to understand any shastra, they are trying to understand the literature, the Vedic literature. If they are not able to understand, what they will do? They will do is austerity. They'll think that I am not too much austere to understand this knowledge. So they will more austerity they will do. Again and again they will read that sloka. Again and again they will do austerity, they will increase. and the last they will be understanding the sloka. So that is the way. Okay, so Prabhupada writes in my book, The Philosophy of Krishna Consciousness, explained fully. So if there is anything which you do not understand, then you simply have to read again and again. By reading daily, so the important word is daily. We should associate with the Bhagavad Gita daily. Okay, by reading daily, the knowledge will be revealed to you, and by this process, your spiritual life will develop. Okay, so the base of the developing of spiritual life is reading the Bhagavad Gita again and again. Okay, in the first level, I generally speak people for the association. Okay, first level is the association. When we associate with the devotee, the association is very important. Level two, I will emphasize more on the book reading. Okay, book reading, because level one we don't get too much time to read the books. Level two we have ample time to read the book. So association first in the first level I used to emphasize on the association with the devotee is very important, very important. Next is the association with the books, Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavatam. When we are reading this book, we are associating actually with Krishna, we are associating with the Prabhupada purpose. Okay, so that is very important. So we should read. By daily reading, daily, the knowledge will be revealed to you, and by this process, your spiritual life will develop. Okay, so we are trying to develop the spiritual life, and this is the basic thing. The basic thing. First is the association, second is the book reading, chanting, all of you are doing. So let's read. So I congratulate all of you for completing the level one, and you are welcome. All of you are welcome to the level two. So prerequisite for level two is all of you should chant one round. Okay. So that is the theoretical thing is there, that we should chant, we should chant, we should chant. Okay. Unless and until we apply the theory in our life, unless and until we chant, this knowledge is not going to be revealed in our life. Okay. So that is the basic prerequisite, that at least 10 minutes we should chant daily, at least one round we should chant daily. Okay, exclusive chanting. It is not like that we are doing some work, we are chanting half of attention we are giving. 10 minutes exclusive for Krishna. Okay, so 10-minute exclusive we are chanting daily. So this is the prerequisite for the level two, that one round we are chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra daily. Okay, so that is the thing. So that is a prerequisite. First, second, completed the level one of quiz. So all of you have completed and you have come. Okay, so how these chapters will be going on? We'll cover one chapter per week. Okay, so this course will complete in 18 weeks, because 18 chapter is there in Bhagavad Gita. So we'll complete this level 2 in 18 weeks. Okay, so 18 weeks, 18 chapter. What will, how do we learn? How we'll be learning? What is the process of the learning will be there? So self study. Okay, so in level one is like spoon feeding. Okay, so we are giving the knowledge, we are making you just read. But level two is you should read. Okay, so all of you must have the Bhagavad Gita copy, one Bhagavad Gita copy in with you. Okay, or you can read in online also, but it is recommended to have Bhagavad Gita copy. Unless and until you have the hard copy, you won't find it interesting to read. Okay, online reading, once you will do, again tomorrow you won't find it interesting. Okay, so it is it will be my opinion to get one Bhagavad Gita copy. Okay, Bhagavad Gita as it is copy from the temple you can get. So you can order from the temple, so that you can get that in 1 week period you can get. So self study is required. Okay, unless and until you study, you won't be able to understand. And the there will be habit of reading. We want you to develop the habit of reading, so that daily you are reading something and something. Okay, so you should have self study time. So 5 days will be there in week. So in 5 days you can read all the slokas. Okay, then the classes will be there every Saturday, Sunday, depending on the length of the chapter. So Saturday, if small chapter is there, Sunday and Saturday both, if chapters are large. Okay. So listening will be there, question answer will be there, and teachings will be there. And the third part will be the assessment. So quiz will be there. Okay. And quiz are not like MCQ, simple MCQ, little small questions will be there. But for that you have to read the chapters. Okay, without reading the chapter you won't be able to do the quizzes. Okay, so quizzes and assignment will be there. Okay, one more learning will be there, that small BG Bhakti Vriksha will form. Okay, like 4 and 5 devotees are there. So they will be reading session will be there. They will be reading, they will be discussing. And whatever they are not able to understand, they will ask. Like that, it will go. Okay. So these things will be there. This is what we are going to do in level 2. So all of you take sankalpa. I'm just unmuting everyone so that all of you can take these 4 sankalpas. So just I'll inform all the sankalpa, then I'll unmute and you can chant with me. Okay. So first sankalpa will be, I'll chant 1 round of Hare Krishna Mahamantra every day. That is the prerequisite. Okay. That's why you have come in the level 2, that you want to study the Bhagavad Gita very nicely, very elaborately. So first thing is, you should chant 1 round of Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Unless and until you are chanting, purification won't happen. Your attachment to Krishna is very difficult. So chanting is very Yuga Dharma. Chanting is Yuga Dharma for this Yuga. So we want you to chant daily 1 round. Okay. I shall regularly attend Gita classes. Whatever classes are there. Okay. Whatever classes are going on. Okay. Light is not there. So whatever classes will be there going on. So I'll just be. Yeah, so whatever classes will be there on the Saturday, Sunday, you should attend all the classes. Okay, regularly attend, because attendance will be there. So we'll be posting the attendance link in the chat box. So during the class, we'll post the attendance link. You can mark the attendance during the class. Okay, so it is like regular classes we are going. Okay, just the difference is this is the online class, and others are offline class. So regular class, regular exams will be there, regular things will be there, regular classes will be there, regular homework will be there. So that things will be there. Okay. Third sankalpa, I shall actively participate in discussion during the classes. So whatever classes we are having, if you have any confusion, we'll discuss that confusion. So your third sankalpa will be, I will be actively participate in discussion. Okay. Fourth, I shall follow strict messaging ethics on class chat box and WhatsApp. Okay. So whatever things are required, that only will discuss. You don't need to send anything unrelated in the chat box, in the WhatsApp, those things. And ethics, other members, we should respect the others members' privacy. Those things we should do. Okay. So these are the 4 sankalpas. So we'll just unmute everyone so that you can do the sankalpa with me. Sankalpa with you are taking like a prana. Okay. Prana. So that you will complete all those things. So that these things will give you strength. Okay, I've taken the sankalpa in the name of Radha Krishna, so that I'll have to do it. I'll have to complete it. I'll have to do it. I have to do 1 round of chanting every day. So these things are for your determination. If these things are there, you will be determined. Okay, and Krishna is watching you. You have taken sankalpa, so you have to complete all those things daily. Okay, so I'm just unmuting everyone so that you can take sankalpa with you, with me. I'll read, or Chitra Mataji you will read, and other people can follow you.
Okay,
Yes,
okay, Prabhu.
yes, ma'am. So everyone, please unmute yourself, and with after Mataji, you can have the sankalpa.
Hare Krishna. Sankalpa.
Everyone, please unmute.
I'll start, Prabhuji.
Yes, Mataji, please start.
Yeah. Sankalpa. I shall chant 1 round of Hare Krishna Mahamantra every day.
I shall chant 1 round of
Hare Krishna Mahamantra every day.
I shall regularly attend Gita classes.
I shall regularly attend Gita classes.
I shall actively participate in discussions during the classes.
I shall actively participate in discussion during the classes.
I shall
participate in discussions during the classes.
I shall follow strict messaging ethics on class chat box, WhatsApp, etc.
I shall follow messaging ethics on chat box, WhatsApp,
etc.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Yes. So the sankalpa, now you have taken the sankalpa, it will give you determination to complete this course. Otherwise, we have seen many people starting the course not able to end the course. Okay, because they lack the determination. This sankalpa will give you the determination, because you have taken sankalpa in the name of Radha Krishna. Okay, so let's these are some notes. This course is free, offered free of cost, no payment needed. to be made for the learning of this course. If you want to donate anything, any donation to be made only through the website. So links will be there in the WhatsApp group. You can go through that. We do not ask, call, or send messages requesting for donation personally. You won't get any personal call. You won't get any personal message. You won't get any personal WhatsApp message. Please be aware of spam messages. So many people will be there who will be spamming the message for the donation. Be aware of that. Okay. These are the numbers and the email address is iskonantur@gmail.com, phone number, Facebook ID, YouTube link. Okay, so most of you have joined the YouTube channel till now. If you have not joined, you should join, because daily the classes of Srimad Bhagavatam will be going on the morning. So you should attend the classes. Short classes are also there, long classes also there. So it is compulsory to attend any one of them. Mostly I will prefer, I will encourage you to attend the Namaste Prabhupada, which will be going on the daily at 8 a.m. morning. Okay. So temple channel, you should subscribe, and whatever classes are going on, you can follow on that. Okay. So this is a short so introduction time. Okay, so let's move to the chapter. So today's chapter will finish in 2 days. Okay, because somewhat introduction was required. So I took the time so that you can feel comfortable and you don't want to overburden on day one only. So we'll finish this chapter in 2 days. Okay. So tomorrow will be another day for this second this chapter 1 part 2. Okay, so let's try to understand this chapter, what is there in this chapter. Okay, so the slokas won't be there in this chapter. Only thing will be there, the discussions will be there, which will be guiding you to understand the chapter when you read the chapter. Okay, and after the class is finished, PPT won't be provided, because you already have the book. Okay, so you have to read the book through the book, not the PPT. PPT is just a shortcut. Okay, so shortcut we don't want to give you, so that you don't read the book. Okay, that's why we don't give PPT in level 2. Level 2, you should have book and you should read the book. So we encourage the devotees to read the book. If we give the PPTs, they won't read the chapters. Okay, so PPT won't be provided in the second level. You have to read through the book. Okay, because the books are there, we have to read the book. Okay, so link is there posted, so you can go through the attendance and quickly in 1 minute you can come back. Okay, so after coming back, just put the hands up or say anything so that we can move forward. Okay. Okay, done. If attendance is done, we can move. Okay, so attendance 2 4 3 4 attendance done, we will move forward. Okay, so let's move. So this chapter name is Arjuna Vishad Yoga. Chapter name, first chapter, Arjuna Vishad Yoga. So Arjuna's Vishad means lamentation. So Arjuna is lamenting. Okay, for the Arjuna is in bewildered situation, he is lamenting. You can see the face here. This is Arjuna Vishad Yoga, chapter 1, observing the army on the battlefield of Kurukshetra. So how is the army? Who are the people who are observing? Let's try to understand. Okay. So the teachings is based on the teachings of His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. He is founder Acharya of ISKCON. We pay our humble obeisances unto his feet, so that his teachings we can apply in our life. Let's start with Mangala Charan. Om Ajnana Timirandhasya Jnana Jana Shalakaya चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपा कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकं। वन्दे अहं श्रीगुरु श्रीयुतपदकमलं श्रीगुरून् वैष्णवां च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सहगण श्री राधा कृष्ण पादान सहगना ललिता श्री विशाखान्वितां च नम। हे कृष्णा करुणा सिंधो दीन बंधो जगतपते गोपेश गोपिका कांता राधा कांता नमोस्तुते। तप्त कांचन गौरांगे राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिंधु भवेव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। Hare Krishna Mataji, is my voice audible?
Yes, in between we had a
Yeah. Okay,
pause.
Mataji.
Yeah, Hare Krishna.
So Gita is the basic practical preaching book. Many people think that this is just a philosophy book, just we have to read it. Okay, this is not the truth. Okay, Gita is a practical preaching book, practical basic preaching. Practical book means we have to apply this knowledge in our life. Okay, this is not like that it is just only written thing and it cannot be practiced. This is not like that, and this is the very basic practical preaching book. Okay, so that is the thing. One must study Bhagavad Gita inside and out, and that will help govern our external activity. So if we are learning Bhagavad Gita and applying the teachings in our life, eternal will be changed and that will be reflected in our external activities. Okay, if purity is there inside one person, certainly the purity will be visible on the face of the person. Okay, one must understand the flow of philosophy not in isolation. What is the meaning of not in isolation? Not in isolation. That is the meaning of the association we are talking. Okay, so we should read, we should understand the philosophy with association of the devotee, association of the guru, association of the shastra. Okay, so we cannot in isolation we are reading and we are understanding and we are not practicing. This is not like that. One should understand the flow of philosophy in cohesive unit. Okay, just in association of the devotee. So just a brief description of the Kuru family. There's too many families drawn here. I won't go too much detail. Okay, this is generally for the level 4 devotees. Okay, these questions are asked in level 4 devotee. So just Vichitra Virya is there. Okay, you can see here Vichitra Virya. He has two wives, Ambika and Ambalika. Okay, from Ambika he has a son called Dhritarashtra. From Ambalika, Pandu is there. So Pandu has two wives, Kunti and Madhuri. So one basic question comes: what is the Kunti Putra? Who are the Kunti Putra? So Kunti Putra are three: Yudhishthira, Bhima, and Arjuna. Nakula and Sahadev are not the Kunti Putra. Okay, so Kaunteya it is written so many times. So these three people, that is Yudhishthira, Bhima, and Arjuna, these are the son of Kunti. Okay, and Nakula and Sahadev were from the Madhuri. Okay, then the Draupadi is married from them. Okay, and Subhadra is married to the Arjuna, and from Subhadra Abhimanyu is there. Okay, Abhimanyu is son of Subhadra and Arjuna, and Uttara and Abhimanyu has got one son that is called Parikshit Maharaj. Okay, and from Parikshit Maharaj one son called Janmajeya. Okay, so that is the thing. So these are the basic family of the Kuru. Okay, and these are the Dhritarashtra son from the Gandhara, then Dushala, Dushasana, okay, 98 sons. These are the sons. Now the divisions of Bhagavad Gita, we already know that there are 18 chapters. Okay, so in the first 1 to 6 chapter, the three yogas, basically three yogas are described. In the first of 1 to 6 chapter, Karma Yoga is described. 7 to 12 chapter, Bhakti Yoga is described, and the last 13 to 18 chapter, Jnana Yoga is described. So Acharya give reason why this Bhakti Yoga is kept in the middle. Okay, why this Bhakti Yoga? So many analogy Acharya is giving. So just try to understand. Bhakti is a rahasya, very secret, and Bhakti is essence of all the scriptures. That's why it is kept in the middle so that it's protected. Rahasya is protected from outside and inside. Okay. Second reason, karma and jnana yoga are dead without bhakti, hence surrounded by both. Bhakti gives life to the karma and jnana yoga. So bhakti yoga and karma, jnana yoga doesn't have any karma yoga and jnana yoga doesn't have any meaning without bhakti. So bhakti is kept in the middle so that it gives life to the karma yoga, it gives life to the jnana yoga. So second reason. Generally, we do not disclose anything which is secret until we become intimate. Okay, so something secret we do not disclose to any stranger. So when we become intimate, we can disclose. Okay, hence out of respect, bhakti is placed in the middle. Okay, so the intimacy to develop, it is kept in the middle so that karma yoga is outside, this side jnana yoga is there. Most important is kept in the middle. Example, king traveling with his army is always in the middle, protected. So most important thing is always kept in the middle. Mostly you will find that most important thing is there, like the king is there, he will be protected from in the front there will be army, in the back there will be army, on the side there will be army, and king will be in the middle. Okay, like that. So that's in the case of Bhakti Yoga. So Bhakti Yoga is the most important part of the Bhagavad Gita. That's why it is kept in the middle. Okay. So Srila Prabhupada has taken the commentaries and given the purport based on the mostly these four devotee, four acharya. So prominently, mostly from the Srila Baladev Vidyabhushan, he has dedicated the Bhagavad Gita as it is to the Srila Baladeva Vidyabhushan. Mostly, he has taken the commentary from his writings. Okay. The Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur Shripad Ramadhanacharya Sri Srila Sridhara Swami. Okay, so these are the people only the commentaries of Prabhupada is based on. Then there are 700 of Bhagavad Gita slokas in the Bhagavad Gita. You already know Krishna is speaking 82%, Arjuna 12%. Okay, Sanjaya 5.9%, and Dhritarashtra 1%. So these are the division of the sloka. So Dhritarashtra is 1 sloka, Sanjaya 41, 141, then 84 and 574. So these are the sloka division. So these sloka were spoken. Okay. So this chapter is divided into 2 sections. Okay. First section will see the preparation for the war, and the second section will see the Arjuna's doubt. Okay, so first 1 to 27 sloka, preparation for the war. Then 28 to 46, Arjuna's doubt. Okay, so these are the 2 sections of this chapter. Now let's move to the section 1. We'll try to finish section 1 today, and tomorrow, or maybe a little bit of section 1 we can leave for the tomorrow. So we'll try mostly to finish the section 1 today. Okay. So from verses 1 to 27. Okay. Preparation for the war. So 3 divisions will be there. 1 to 13 sloka, 14 to 19 sloka, and 20 to 27 sloka. So in first to 13th, we see Sanjaya informs King Dhritarashtra of Duryodhana's appraisal of the relative fighting strength of the Pandava and the Kuru army. Bhishma and the Kuru army then loudly blow their conchs, giving Duryodhana joy. So this will read in detail in first 13 sloka. 14 to 19, on the other side, the blowing of Krishna and Arjuna's transcendental council, as well as the blowing of the council of the other members of the Pandava army. And it shatters the heart of Duryodhana. So we'll read in the second part. Okay, so mainly blowing of the council by the Duryodhana army in first section. Second section, council, transcendental council by Krishna, Arjuna, and the other members of Pandava army will discuss in the second part. The third part, 20 to 27, Arjuna requests Krishna to draw a chariot between the 2 armies to observe the Kurus. Arjuna sees many relatives and well-wishers on the both sides. Okay, so 3 sections will be there. Of this, 3 parts will be there of section A, that is preparation for the war. So this is the first sloka. Okay, So everyone remembers the first shloka, very famous shloka. Dhritarashtra uvacha dharma kshetre kurukshetre samveta yuyutsavaha mamakah pandavaschaiva kummakuravat sanjaya. So Dhritarashtra is questioning to Sanjaya, what did they do? Okay, so let's try to understand this sloka. It is written in this in the slide. So it is showing the Dhritarashtra fear and concern. Okay, why? Because Kurukshetra is a Dharma Kshetra. He is telling Dharma Kshetra Kurukshetra. So Kurukshetra is a Dharma Kshetra. What is the meaning of Dharma Kshetra? Dharma Kshetra means where the religious rituals are being performed. Okay, pious things which are performed, that is called Dharma Kshetra. Okay, so if Dharma Kshetra is there, naturally it will favor the people who are pious. Okay, if a place is there who is pious, which is pious, if a pious place is there, then it will naturally favor the people who are in the pious side, okay, or the people who are the pious. Okay, so this is the significance of word Dharma Kshetra Kurukshetra. So he knew that Kurukshetra is a Dharma Kshetra. So these things will favor the Pandava side, and he knew that Lord Krishna, the Supreme Personality of God, is present there. So Lord Krishna is auspicious. So whenever the Krishna side is there, that will be victorious. Okay, so that he was fearful about the influence of Krishna, about the influence of the Dhamma place. Dhamma place is the Dharma Kshetra place. Okay, so those things were fearful. Again, Vedas, worship of the place, a place of worship. So Vedas mention Kurukshetra as a place of worship. Even for the heavenly people, for the heavenly people, the Swarga people, this Kurukshetra is a place of worship. Okay, so that's why Dhritarashtra is fearful. Pandavas are righteous; they are pious people, and they will become stronger. This place will favor the Pandava. Okay, the Dharma Kshetra, the pious Kshetra will favor the pious people. So they will become more stronger in the Dharma Kshetra. Bhishma, Drona, these people are saintly people. Bhishma, Drona are saintly people. They are in the opposite side and they are saintly. That's why the Dhritarashtra is fearing, because of the natural tendency not to fight. Battle may not take place, cannot satisfy selfish desire to rule over the kingdom. So he was thinking battle may not take place because this Bhishma, Drona, they are saintly people. They may not fight for the Duryodhana. You know that Duryodhana is on the wrong side. Okay, so that's why he was fearful. So Dhritarashtra fearful about the influence of the holy place on the outcome of the battlefield. Okay, so that was the meaning of the Kurukshetra, Dharmakshetra. Second part, Dhritarashtra distinguishes Pandavas from the Kaurava. Okay, Kurus. So they are same family. Actually, you have seen now that Kuru Vansa I have shown you. So they are both from the same family. Okay, they all are Kuru Vansha. Okay, but generally the sons of Dhritarashtra is called as Kaurav, and the Panduputra are called the Pandavas are called Panduputra. Okay, and the Dhritarashtra distinguishes between the two using the word Mamaka Pandavas. Where my family, Mamaka is the my Kuru's son and the Pandava. Okay, as a king, he should not distinguish. Okay, as a head of the family, he should not distinguish. So he was the head of the family. He was the ruling king at that time. So as a king also, he should not distinguish between the two. As a father also, he should not distinguish between the two. But here we see that he is distinguishing. Okay, so he is the distinguishing. Why is distinguishing? Because of the ignorance on the bodily concept of life. He was thinking on the bodily concept of life. So we see things from the verse number 1. Okay, there is one analogy: removing the weed. Removing weed from paddy field. Similarly, irreligious people will be wiped out in the battle. So he knew that irreligious people will be wiped out in the religious place, pious place. Okay, that's why he was very fearful. Key points: how to understand Srimad Bhagavad Gita. Okay, what is the prerequisite to understand Bhagavad Gita? What is the prerequisite? Krishna should be in our side. We should be in the pious side. Okay, Krishna should be in our side. So when we start level 1, first thing which I tell the devotees, the participants, that faith is required to understand Bhagavad Gita. Unless and until we have faith in Krishna, we won't be able to understand Bhagavad Gita. Okay. So unless and until we have faith in our teacher, school teacher, you take the example of school teacher. The person is teaching in the school, maybe physics, maybe we take the example of physics. Okay. So unless and until we have faith in that teacher, how we can understand that what the teacher is saying is correct? Unless and until we have faith in the book which we are reading for the physics, okay, how can we understand the teachings of the book? Okay, so unless and until we have faith in the book, in the person who is teaching, we won't be able to understand the knowledge. Okay, so first thing is to understand Bhagavad Gita, we should have faith in Bhagavad Gita. Faithless people, Krishna will tell again and again, faithless people won't be able to understand Bhagavad Gita. First prerequisite to understand Gita is to have faith in Bhagavad Gita, in the faith in Krishna. Okay, envious people who are envious of Krishna, who doesn't believe in Krishna, they won't be able to understand Bhagavad Gita. Okay. So that is the first prerequisite. We should have faith in Bhagwan. We should have faith in Krishna. Okay. Second, key point in the verse number 1, Dhritarashtra's fear and concern regarding the Dharmashetra. We have already seen this. Then Dhritarashtra distinguishes Pandavas from the Kuru. Okay. So this was from verse number 1. Now we move to the verse number 2. So now Duryodhana, after Dhritarashtra said this, now Sanjay is starting Sanjay is starting speaking. Okay, he's saying and he's describing these things. Okay, Duryodhana is approaching Dronacharya, so he's going to his teacher, his guru. Okay, Duryodhana approaches Dronacharya after assessing military formation of the Pandava. He has seen the military formation of Pandava, and he has went to his teacher, his guru, Dronacharya. So, okay. So, second thing, Duryodhana addresses as king. Okay. Duryodhana addressed as king to encourage despondent king Dhritarashtra. Okay, so in the sloka, this Duryodhana is addressed as king. If you see the sloka, the Duryodhana is addressed as king. Why it is? To encourage despondent king Dhritarashtra. So he was not the king. Dhritarashtra was the king, but Duryodhana is addressed as the king to encourage the despondent king Dhritarashtra. Okay. Though Duryodhana is king, still he has to approach commander-in-chief for advice. So it shows the fear. So actually he was the king. His teacher was commander-in-chief. The Dronacharya was commander-in-chief. Okay. So he could have told the people just to bring the commander-in-chief or call the commander-in-chief, and the commander-in-chief would have come. But he is so fearful, he is so agitated after seeing the military formation that he is going to his king personally. Okay. So though he is king, he is going to approaching his commander-in-chief for advice. That shows that he is in fearful mode. Okay. So that shows that he has fear. Now move to the verse number 3. Duryodhana is expert politician and diplomat. So this sloka shows that Duryodhana is expert politician and diplomat. How? Opposing general, that the Drishtadamna is called by referred to as king of Drupada. Okay, son of Drupada. So there is one person called Drupada whose son was Drishtadumna. Okay. And there is a second person, Dronacharya. So they were earlier they were friends, and due to some conflict, they become enemy. Okay, so and Duryodhana knew this, that they are now enemy. So just to ignite, ignite the fighting spirit of the Dronacharya, he's addressing the son of Drupada, that is Drishtadumna, as son of Drupada. He's taking the name of Drupada so that his teacher can be agitated. Okay, so like that. By calling Drishtadumna as son of Drupada, he provokes Dronacharya. Okay, he is provoking. He is in the provocating mood to the Dronacharya. Drishtadumna was trained by the Dronacharya to see the results of his training. He is pointing out to his mistake, that see the result of your training, that he is forming the opposite army so nicely. Okay, that is the point here. Drishtadumna is always disciple of Dronacharya. So being guru, So being guru is always an expert. So you are an expert. So you have taught the Drishtadumna the art of forming the army. So you are the more expert than them. That is what he is pointing. Similarly, Pandavas are also trained by Dronacharya, so he should not be lenient in the fighting. Okay, so that is the points in the verse number 3. Key points, verse number 2, 3. Duryodhana was expert politician and diplomat. Duryodhana is referring Drishtadumna as son of Drupada because he want to provoke Dronacharya. Drishtadumna, Dhritarashtra distinguishes Pandava from this was the first, came from the first. And here comes the how is the army. So you see there were two types army were there, Kaurava and Pandava. So Kaurava's army was very big, very large army was, and Pandava's army was not so much large. So you can see here one Akshohini, okay, that is comprised of this much elephant, this much horses, this much foot soldiers, this much chariot. So one Akshohini is like this, okay. So one Akshohini is this. But army size of Pandava is 7 Akshohini. But you see the Kaurava's army, 11 Akshohinis, okay, 11 Akshohinis. So 4 more Akshohini were there, so more larger Kaurava side. Commander-in-chief was Drishtadumna. Here this side, Bhishma, Drona, Karna, Salya, Duryodhana. So many soldiers are there. Okay. Maharathis were there. So many Maharathis. Maharathis means they can fight single hand. A single person can fight 60,000 warriors. That is called Maharathi. So in the Pandava side, only Arjuna was the Maharathi. But in the Kaurava side, Bhishma, Drona, Karna, Ashwatthama, these were the Maharathis. Okay. So you see the relative size of the army. Okay. Then Atirathis were there, 10,000 warrior. They can fight the 10,000 warrior. So Yudhishthira, Bhima, and all those people were there. And this side also, Kaurava side also, where Atirathis were there. Okay. So these things are there. So these are the divisions. If you see the divisions, the Kaurava side is much bigger army. Okay. So now in the verse number 4 to 6, now Duryodhana is describing the warriors of the opposite army, and then he will describe the warriors of his army. Okay, so let's see. So he's describing the army of the Pandava side. So he's describing the Bhima is there, Arjuna is there, yeah, then the many other warriors are there. Okay, but important thing is they are all fighting for the right cause, not for the material gains. Okay. Not for the material. They're fighting for the right cause. They're fighting for the dharma. Okay, that's why they are very strong. Okay, that's why they are very strong. But you see in the verse number 7 to 9, Duryodhana is describing his army also. Okay, his army. But before describing his army, he has one dilemma. Duryodhana is in dilemma. Whom to represent first? Whom to take the name first? Okay. Bhishma is also there, Drona is also there. They both are great. Okay, whose name to be taken first. But he took the name of Dronacharya before the name of Bhishma. Okay, because Drona is being Brahmana. Drona being Brahmana is okay with Bhishma. Okay, so he's taking the name of Brahmana first. Okay, and Bhishma he's taking the name later. Okay, so he was one little dilemma was there. But so many warriors they have described. Okay, so in the sloka number 4, 5, and 6, these warriors were described. Sloka number 7, the dilemma is described. Sloka number 8, these people were described from the army of Duryodhana. Then in the sloka number 9, one important point is described. So let's read this what is written here. So these are the fighting for the material cause. So these people were fighting for the material cause in the side of irreligious people. Hence they are weak. Okay, hence they are weak. Most of them are also favoring the Pandavas. Most of them were favoring to Pandava because they were righteous. Okay, so these Duryodhana side was weak. 9th sloka, ready to lay their life. So it is written that the Duryodhana is saying that these so many people are there who are good fighter and they are ready to lay their life. They are ready to sacrifice their life for us. Okay, so that is the important point. Takta Jivita, it is written in the sloka if you read. That means they are ready to lay their life. That means he was so not so confident that he is going to win, because he's saying ready to lay their life. They're ready to sacrifice their life for us. Okay, so fate of their lives are already decided. You can see the fate of their life is already decided. It looks like that their fate is already decided from this sloka. That is sloka number 9. Then sloka number 10, Duryodhana described the strength of his army. So he's describing the army like, but he's saying apraptyam, apraptam. So his army is apryapt, that is insufficient. Is protected by Bhishma. Pandavas are protected by Bhima. Okay, and he is insignificant as to a Bhishma. Duryodhana is envious of especially to the Bhima. Okay, Duryodhana is envious to the Bhima. Why? Because he is the only one who is capable of defeating him. Okay, he has taken the prana that he will kill the Duryodhana. Okay, so he was very envious to the Bhima. That's why he is especially mentioning the Bhima name. Now the verse number 11 to 12. Duryodhana requesting his army to support Bhima. Now he is requesting army to support the Bhima. So he is saying Duryodhana is a diplomat. He thinks others in the army feel. He thinks others in army may feel bad, hence he requests them to support and protect Bhishma. So he is magnifying. He is glorifying only Bhishma. He is glorifying only Drona. Other people are also there. Okay, so he thinks that other may feel bad. So they are. He is now requesting everyone to support Bhishma. Okay, because Bhishma is old and needs support and protection, and the others you are young. Okay, so you can protect, you can give support to Bhishma. So that is the diplomacy there of Duryodhana confident of the support of the Bhishma and Dronacharya as they supported him during the gambling match. So they he is confident. Then Bhishma, out of compassion and to cheer Duryodhana, blew the council very loudly. So now Bhishma is blowing the council. Okay, blowing the council, and he is blowing the council to very loudly. Okay, and it is written that it is when Bhishma was blowing the council, blowing the Sankha, it was looking like he is just pacifying the Duryodhana out of compassion and to cheer Duryodhana, pacifying Duryodhana, to cheer Duryodhana, he is blowing the council. Okay. Duryodhana defeat is certain since Lord Krishna on the other side, Bhishma fighting as a matter of duty. He's just fighting as a matter of duty. He's too much attached to the Pandavas. Okay. Tremulous sound of council drum, bugles, and the trumpets and horns were there. That is described in the sloka number 14. Now the Krishna and Arjuna going transcendental council. So the Arjuna and Krishna's council were given names. Okay, so so the names are written here. I'll read you out later. Okay, so they were giving. So it is now their council. They are blowing the council. The Krishna and Arjuna's council is described as transcendental. Okay, they are given name transcendental. And again, Krishna is described as Madhava. He is called as Madhava in this sloka. Why? Krishna is the husband of God as a fortune. So if the husband of God is a fortune in the side of Arjuna, then fortune will be also in the side of Arjuna. So that's why Krishna is called as Madhava here. And the chariot which were given, it was given by Agni. Okay. Chariot was given by Agni, capable of conquering all the three worlds. Okay. So the victory, certain signs of victory is there, which is shown in this sloka. Then Krishna, Arjuna, and Bhima is blowing the transcendental council. Okay. So Arjuna's council name is Panchachanya. Krishna's Shankha's name is Panchachanya. Arjuna is Devadatta. Bhima, Paundarya. Yudhishthira, Anantavijaya, Nakula, Sughosha, and Shahadeva, Manipushpaka. So these are the council names, 15th and 16th to 18th sloka. These are the names written for the council. So it is important that when we are giving importance to some person, we'll call that person by name. Okay. So that means that person is important to us. So this council also given name in the Bhagavad Gita. That means these councils are important. Okay. And one important thing is Rishikesha. Krishna is called as Rishikesha in this sloka. What is the meaning of Rishikesha? Rishikesha means Rishikesha means he is the all the senses. He is the controller of all the senses of all the living entity. Okay, Rishikesha. Okay, so you see Krishna is there and living entities there. Living entities part and parcel of Krishna. Okay, so situated in everyone's heart and the direct senses based on the living entity desire. So he is the controller of everyone's senses, not his only his senses. Everyone's senses Krishna is controller. So that's why he's called as Rishikesha. So two names you can see, Madhava and Rishikesha in these two shlokas. So if you go through the Bhagavad Gita, many names you can see. So just a different name which is written for the Krishna. I'll read out so that you can understand. So Krishna meaning of name will be there and the meaning will be there. So Krishna meaning all attractive. Okay, Krishna. The meaning of word Krishna is all attractive. So the word, the name of Krishna is based on the character. Okay, so if a person is there who is very attractive, who is all attractive. Okay, because God is there who is all attractive. Okay, so that's why his name, God's name is Krishna, because he is all attractive. Second name, Rishikesha, master of the senses, owner of all the senses. So even the living entity, even its senses, he is master of all the senses. That's why his name is Rishikesha. Madhava, Madhava is the husband of goddess of fortune. Okay, so that's why it is called Madhava. Achutya, Achutya means infallible one. He is not going to fall from his position. Okay, in the material world, one person can say anything today, tomorrow he can change. But Achutya, Krishna is Achutya. He won't fall down. Okay, from his position. Madhusudana, he is the killer of Madhu. Okay, killer of the demon called Madhu. Okay, so Madhusudana. Govinda. Okay, go is the senses. Go is the cow. Go means the cow or go means the senses also. So both name. Go means both. So Govinda, who gives pleasure to the senses or the cow. Okay, so Govinda. Vasudeva. Vasudeva means son of Vasudeva. Okay, Devaki Nandan, he is son of Devaki, he is Yashoda Nandan, son of Yashoda. Okay, both Devaki Nandan, Yashoda Nandan. Partha Sarthi, charioteer of Partha or Arjuna. Okay. Then Keshava. Keshava is the killer of Kesi demon. So Kesi demon is there. That's killer. He's the killer of Kesi demon. That's why the name is Keshava. Janardana. Okay. So maintainer of all the living entity or the killer of all the living entity. Okay. So he's the maintainer also. He's the originator also. He's the creator. He's the killer also. So everything is Krishna. So Krishna is called Janardana. He's maintainer of all the living entity. Then Arjuna's name we can see here. Dhananjaya is the conqueror of all the wealth. So Dhananjaya. Partha, son of Pitha, that is Kunti Devi. So we have read that three sons of Kunti Devi were there. Okay, Bhima, Yudhishthira, and Arjuna. So three sons. He's called as Gudakesa. Gudakesa is one who conquers the sleep. He has conquered the sleep. That's why he's called the Gudakesha. Bhima name is also there. He's called a Vrakodara. Vrakodara. He is voracious eater. He eats too much. Voracious eater and perform Herculean tasks. Okay, he can perform Herculean tasks. He can eat Herculean amount of food. That is the name of Bhima. So this is the second 19th sloka now. The blowing became uproarious, shattering the heart of Dhritarashtra. So now they're blowing the conch shell, and if the blowing of conch shell is shattering the heart of Dhritarashtra. Okay, the Duryodhana, the son of Dhritarashtra. The Duryodhana team blew conch shell, didn't shatter the Pandavas' heart. Nothing was happening. They blew the conch shell. The team of Duryodhana blew the conch shell. Nothing happened to the Pandavas. Okay, due to their confidence in Lord Krishna. Lord Krishna was there, and they were confident that Krishna is there and we are going to win. Okay, and taking shelter of Lord, nothing to fear. If they are taking shelter, Krishna is going to take care of all the things. Nothing to fear. Okay, they have gone through many difficult situations in life, but every time they came out because they have confidence in Lord Krishna. Okay. Kaurava's heart shattered due to fear and signs of defeat. Okay, when Krishna and Arjuna were blowing the conch shell, Kaurava's heart becomes shattered. Okay, due to fear, due to sign of defeat. This is a sign of defeat. Okay. So now we'll finish till chapter verse number 20. Next time we'll read from verse number 21. So last sloka of today. Arjuna prepared to fight, asked Lord Krishna to draw chariot between the two armies. Arjuna's flag on the chariot has emblem of Hanuman, the devotee of Lord Ram, sign of victory. So it is also a sign of victory. Hanuman is there on the flag of the chariot of Arjuna. Okay, because Hanuman cooperated Lord Rama and they both won the battle. Okay. Also, Lord Krishna is personally present at Rishikesha to direct his senses. Arjuna victory is assured. So this is till verse number 20. We'll read from tomorrow. We'll read from verse number 21. Okay. Yes.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. So, so this way today we have kept a small session only. So generally 1.5 hours will take till 8:30 only. I will take the class because from 8:30 level 1 will start from Monday. So on the next days like Sunday, Saturday, I will finish. I will try to finish the chapter till 8:30 only. So till 7 to 8 or 8:30 we'll have class and we'll try to finish. Okay. And I'll request you, all of you, to read the chapter, and I'll request Mataji to put the link for the asking the questions. So if devotees have any question during the reading of the chapters, they can ask. Okay. If anyone has to say anything, I'll just I'm just opening the unmuting option.
Devotees can raise their hand, Prabhuji. I'll unmute them and they can ask their question.
They can raise their, very few devotees are there. They can unmute also if they want. Or hand raising will be okay, Prabhuji, as you wish. Gautam Kumar Das.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare
What
Krishna.
is the chariot name of Arjuna?
Chariot name of Arjuna, I think it is not. Something was there. I do not remember now. I'll just tell you later, Prabhuji. Chariot name was written somewhere. I've read. It was given by King Agni. Okay. So chariot name was also there. I've read, but I do not remember now. I'll tell later. Okay, Prabhuji.
Okay, brother. Thank you so much.
Why not Kapidwaja? Kapidwaja is there. That is the name of the Dwaja. Okay. Dwaja means where Hanumanji was there.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
So I have a question. So if in the chariot Lord Krishna was there, then what is the need of that Hanuman came and other god came to the chariot? Because Krishna is all.
Yes.
Krishna is universe.
So Krishna comes, his devotee also comes. Okay. Krishna is devotee. Lord Hanuman is Krishna's devotee. And God is a fortune. That is Lakshmi ji. Krishna's devotee. Okay. So everyone is there to help Krishna. Whenever Krishna goes, they will also go like that. Okay. So, so that is the thing. Sign of victory is just a sign of victory. Just where the Lord goes, the devotees will be very happy to go there. Arjuna is Lord devotee only. Okay. So if we see that Lord is never alone. Okay. We find every time devotees around Lord. Okay. So that is the thing. Okay, Prabhuji.
Prabhuji, this thing, Arjuna's chariot was having Hanumanji in the flag, no? Chariot flag, Hanumanji was there, no?
Yes.
Why he has chosen, why it is this their symbol, their country's this thing, something like flag means it symbolizes something, no? That's why it was there as Hanuman.
There is one pastime, Mataji. There is one pastime where there were Hanuman and Bhima. Okay, so when they were 14 years, they were on the forest. Okay, so there is one pastime where the Hanuman and Bhima has interaction during that time, and during that time only Hanumanji has promised Bhima that he will help during the war situation. Okay, so that's why he was here.
That's why they have taken him as flag. He
Yes.
came.
So Hanumanji was personally present, you can see, and there is one description also there when there is the chariot of Arjuna is surrounded by the other armies. Then Hanumanji will roar in such a way that all the army will be scattered like that. So there is description also in that.
Thank you. Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna, Mataji. Okay, so so during the reading, if any question come, Prabhuji will or Mataji will put the link to post your question. So you can post the question. We'll take the question on the next class. Okay, so we'll meet tomorrow. Okay, so I'm just unmuting everyone. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Nice
Hare
session.
Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna.
Panchakalpa taruvasya kripa sindhu bhavecha patitanam pavanebhyo